I'd finally gotten my camera to do a little more of a flattering angle or recording, but it's different again. I go in and out of, like, I don't know, people hacking my phone every day, every minute of all the time, and I just feel that's all I really have to say about it. So yeah, I don't really have a lot to say. I've even had people accuse me of, like, being a man, which I can't express to people how traumatizing that is. Like, it is excruciatingly traumatizing because I am indeed a woman. Like, I am 100%, 100,000, 29,000% a woman. Like, these physical changes were made against my consent. So yeah, these were all unconsented physical changes. I did not sign a waiver. I did not authorize. I live every day in complete and utter terror, not knowing when they are going to complete their transition. I am a woman. This is extreme abuse. I'm being raped. I'm having my home repeatedly broken into. Yeah, like, all throughout the day, it's like I've got security cameras, but when I leave this apartment, it is a struggle. It is a challenge. It is a battle to get access to my cameras. Oftentimes they will put fixed screens. They will repeat it'll be very obvious that there was movement, but there is no movement in the video. Like, there are motion detected cameras, so when they sense movement, they should turn on, but when they turn on, there's no movement, no person, nothing. And I know people are like, oh, it's a ghost, but no, it's not. It is not, because look at these physical things that are happening to me. I have had, like, my eyes look different from one day to the next. My shoulders will look different from one day to the next. My breast will look different from one day to the next. It is extremely traumatizing what is happening here. And as much as I call the police, as much as I file reports, as much as I speak out, nothing will be done. Nothing is ever done. I've tried leaving the state. I have tried leaving the city. I have tried everything that you possibly could imagine. The only alternative that they're really giving me here is, well, you can go into protective services, but the person who offered me that is the same person who's repeatedly turned a blind eye to these things happening to me. So I don't really trust that course of action. A lot of people I used to know have gotten out. They become celebrities. They've gotten viral, and I kid you not, no communication from them at all. And it's crazy because I know they see my content, and I know that some of them are even family, and they have done nothing. I mean, jack nothing, to help me out of this situation. Even though they know that they sold me out to be sex trafficked, so that they could get their followers, their contracts, their deals, their book contracts, their stages, their concerts, their record deals, their kids. It's like, it's really bad. And all I'm asking is that I please be released and I be left alone. Give me enough money to find some sort of security away from these people. I go to work every day. I live a normal lifestyle. The only thing is I am actively being trafficked. And I've talked to shelters, I've talked to trafficking organizations, like that help put an end to things like this. I've talked to the police department. I have talked to everybody that you could possibly fathom and imagine, and no one will do anything because most people aren't in on it. And they even, like, go as far as, like, if I just go to the grocery store or outside, or hell, just leave my phone in another room, they'll swap it out. They'll swap it out with another phone so that I have to sit here and do all the password resetting, all the logging in, all the identifying, all of it all over again. And so it feels like, I don't know if anyone out there knows that I'm here. Like, I spend all my time praying, hoping, trying to send smoke signals, trying to telepathically connect with people, trying to, just break myself from crying, hoping that it'll, like, tear a hole in the sky and help me get out of here. This has been going on for a long time, and I am close to breaking every single day. It is only by the hand of God, and it is a miracle that I have not broken. And I know that's what these people's objective is, because that's what their objective always is. They always do this to the point that I break. And then when I break, they get complete control over my life again. And I can't pretend to do, I can't do that anymore. Now that I know what's happening and what's going on, I refuse to be a rape victim for the rest of, I refuse to be raped to death for the rest of my life because women want to be famous. Like, what is wrong with you? Some of you have shaken my hands. Some of you have hugged me. Some of you look me in the eyes. Some of you tell me you care. Some of you have been my childhood friends. Some of you have shared space with me. Some of you have lent money to. Some of you I've lent a place to stay to. And this is how y'all have repaid me, is by abandoning me to be raped so that you can be famous, or so you can have a home, or so that you could have children, or so you could have a settlement, or so you could get a brand new car, or so that you could get plastic surgery, or so that you could have my face, or so that you could have my body. Stop. I am now having to reset my email passwords again. I have 2 emails, crystalariaga@gmail.com and crystalariaga11@gmail.com. I am tired of having to fight this battle about who I am. I am Crystal. And you all know this. And I can't believe that y'all literally repeatedly turn a blind eye and take my identity because you rather me just continue to suffer than put an end to this. Because you understand that my end is an end to this. But none of you care about that because, oh, well, it stops the attention from being on us. Oh, well, it stops the possibility of me being able to use this sob story. There's a real victim out there. For years, I was 5 when this began, 5 years old, and I look nothing like that little girl anymore. Meanwhile, people who claim to be the victims of this circumstance and situation carry my face, carry my body, carry my story, carry my things, carry my children. And I can't even get one night of sleep. You know how long it's been since I've laid on a bed that doesn't feel like rape? The body remembers. Anybody who tells you that you can rape somebody in their sleep and they won't remember is a liar. Anyone who tells you that someone can be forced to carry a child and not know, you force surrogate, and then you take that child away from them and they're not going to know. Well, they're so fat that they're not going to notice. I noticed. The body remembers. It hurts. It's painful. I break. Sometimes I end up hospitalized and in the care of the very same people who did that to me. And what do? Write a love book? Write a book about love? Love your cousin! Help me!